first, our polls do not indicate any of the single-digit rumors that we've heard, and we are polling very aggressively right into the Republican primary voters list. Our polls have been tracking with the public polls, and I would be very strong in suggesting take any internal poll spin 32 days out with a grain of salt. Keep an eye on those public polls that aren't paid for by an interested party. But our polls are a lot closer to that. Still, I want to be very clear, we have always expected this race to close, and I think we've been very direct in telling you guys that, even in those early days with the unrealistic leads. And the reason we expected the polls to close was that we know that the Poizner campaign would have some of Steve Poizner's personal resources to run a negative television campaign with. And they've done that. They've now spent about $14.5 million on negative advertising targeting Meg Whitman. Most of it misleading and disingenuous, but it has served two purposes. One, it has confused some Republican primary voters, and we're going to get them unconfused. And second, it's made Steve Poizner fundamentally unelectable in the general election. We've been keeping an eye on the general election as well as the primary because our goal is to have a victory for the Republican Party in November to defeat Jerry Brown. Our general election polling shows a 3-point race with Steve Poizner double digits behind Jerry Brown. A vote for Poizner is really in many ways a vote for Jerry Brown because Commissioner Poizner has made himself completely unelectable in the general election.